Hi, I'm Dave Barker, the Director of Fort Greene Park, the New York City Parks Department. Thank you for your interest in volunteering to care for this historic park landscape. Volunteering is a great way to show your love for the park and help keep this park clean, green, and safe. Those three elements are what I focus on. I have a dedicated team of parks employees. The volunteers are really what help us raise the bar to make sure that this park thrives, both for current generations, but also future generations. Fort Greene Park is Brooklyn's second oldest park. We actually trace its history all the way back to the Ice Age, some 20,000 years ago. Where I'm standing now is the top of a hill, and this is where the ice sheets coming from northern Canada stopped, depositing lots of boulders and gravel and forming the hills that make up this part of Brooklyn. Fast forward from the Ice Age to the American Revolution, there was actually a fort where I'm standing now, the hill being a strategic point during wartime. There was also a fort during the War of 1812. The monument behind me is the Prison Ship Martyrs Monument, and it recognizes the loss of some 12,000 patriots who were captives of the British during the American Revolutionary War. They perished on prison ships where the Brooklyn Navy Yard is today in the East River. And we actually have a crypt in the park that has the remains of some of those 12,000 patriots. We think it's the largest burial ground of American Revolutionary War dead in the country. Fast forward to the 19th century, the park got its start thanks to the advocacy of the poet and newspaper editor Walt Whitman, who lived just a few blocks away and championed the need for a park for the growing city of Brooklyn. The park was officially designed by the landscape architects Frederick Law Olmsted and Calvert Vaux in the late 1860s, after they had finished with their design for Central Park. In the early 20th century, McKim, Mead & White, a famous architectural firm, designed the Prison Ship Martyrs Monument behind me. Lots of history here. Spike Lee got his film debut in the 1980s with She's Gotta Have It, filming a memorable scene on the monument. So enough about the history lecture. You're here to volunteer. Thank you so much for your enthusiasm. We take safety very seriously at Fort Greene Park. A few pointers to keep in mind before the start of your shift. We recommend wearing closed-toed shoes. You might be more comfortable. It might be hot, but you still might be more comfortable in pants, especially in some of the high grass areas where we sometimes find ticks. Remember to bring sunscreen, as well as a water bottle, which you can fill up at a park drinking fountain or inside the visitor center where we have a cooler. Also, given these times with the pandemic, face covering is essential. You will be provided with the proper PPE, both face covering and gloves. We look forward to seeing you at Fort Greene Park soon for your volunteer project. Meet at the Visitor Center, where you'll be provided with your safety gear as well as your assignment. And be sure to follow the Fort Greene Park Conservancy newsletter and website for future updates on volunteering in the park, as well as other ways that you can get involved to help keep this park clean, green, and safe.